Sup guys, Bird here, bringing you the Noob's Guide to Legendary for the 7th mission of the Halo 4 campaign, Composer.
Cortana?
Still here.
A Halo?
Installation 3. It's where Infinity found the coordinates for Requiem.
Then why are they bypassing it?
Because the Composer's not on the ring. What are you waiting for? That station's not gonna save itself. Put me into the console.
This is UNSC Master Chief to base. Do you read?
Yes, I read you. This is Sandy Tilson of Ivanoff Station. We're under attack.
They're after a Forerunner artifact you took from the Halo rig.
How do you know about that?
Doctor, I need you to protect that artifact until we arrive. Send whatever...
Do you know what that condescending bitch said to me after our first game of chess?
Cortana.
Even I don't call him by name anymore.
Correct your approach.
Yes, well, he also said he works better alone. I can see why you chose him, Catherine.
Cortana.
I'm your greatest achievement and you detest
Pull
me.
up! Now!
I'm sorry, I just can't stop them. Like 1,000 of me arguing all at once.
Dr. Tilson, are you there?
Oh, thank God. When your signal cut off, I
Doctor, listen to me. You have to issue the order to evacuate the
We've
station.
been trying. The Covenant, they've already taken over the landing bays.
Send me your coordinates. I'll see what I can do about clearing an evac route on my way to you.
Well then, after one of the most unconvincing deaths I've ever seen in a Halo game, grab that sticky detonator and hold onto your pistol so that you have a headshot weapon. And then this is going to be the first encounter. Jackal jumps out front, murders a scientist, and you can just shoot him in the head. Now this is another one of those doors that will lock behind you as soon as you move out of it, so stay back in the doorway so that you can have some cover and wait for the grunts to walk into view. Then make your way around the corner, shoot the grunt up top as well as the Jackal marksman up top, and take out the two Jackals with the pistol. Once those two Jackals are down, you're going to have one more elite and maybe another grunt, but before you take them out, head up here and take out those two Jackal snipers in the next area, because they can actually tag you from the doorway over here, and you don't want that to happen. Then pull out your sticky detonator. If the shot is close enough, you'll kill the elite outright, which is not difficult to do. If it's not close enough, you'll strip his shield and need to follow up with a headshot. Quickly look at this doorway and shoot the grunts before they can get into position. Switch the sticky detonator, plant a grenade in the doorway, and detonate it as the elite runs over it. And now you can refill your sticky detonator ammo here.
What can we do to keep the Covenant out?
Hypermaster controls can erect a barricade over the bay, but we'll have to locate them.
Before the Phantoms start arriving, quickly look to the left in this hangar and take out that Jackal marksman. Then when the Phantoms do arrive, grab a DMR and shoot the grunt off the plasma turret, wait for all the troops to be deployed, and then plant a sticky detonator. Only use one. If your shot is really good, you'll take out most of them. If not, just follow up with some headshots from the DMR, but don't use another sticky detonator. Taking out these two elites is optional, and in fact, it's actually not recommended. I don't know why I did it. Because the elites on this Phantom, because those two elites are down, will get aggressive and charge down your position instead of hanging back. So I actually don't recommend taking them out. Then again, like the first Phantom, wait for the troops to be deployed, plant a sticky detonator. Like I said, because I took out those two elites earlier, these elites are being aggressive, so I have to hold them off with the sticky detonator. Okay, third Phantom out of 4. Again, start by shooting the grunt off the plasma turret, and those are 2 Jackal snipers. Unfortunately, they have arbitrary invincibility until they jump out of the Phantom, so you can't get them early, but you can get them as soon as they jump out.
Before they collect for another assault, raise the shields.
And now I'm playing this a little cautiously because there's an elite with a sword out there, and I only have 1 sticky detonator to take him out. I'm gonna run up and get some more DMR ammo and proceed to take out the other Jackal sniper.
That's it. Raise the vertical.
At this point, those are the troops from the 4th Phantom. Do not try to use the sticky detonator from here. Its range is not far enough. It will explode in the air before reaching them, and it'll be completely useless. So just don't use the sticky detonator. You'll have to do some work with the DMR. And now you can see this gold elite with the concussion rifle charging me down. My plan here was to get him into a choke point on these stairs and then stick him. It didn't work out quite as well as I had hoped because I missed my stick and I had to use my last sticky detonator round to take him out. So in case you didn't know, there's even more DMR ammo up here to refill your ammo. And at this point, that's all I can really do, is just DMR the rest of them from here. Fortunately, I have plenty of ammo to do so. And it looks like that's the last of them, so I'm going to head out and go press the switch. On my way there, I'm going to grab myself a beam rifle.
Chief, dock controls are on the other one.
Don't worry, however, because the beam rifle is optional. If it despawns on you, it's not entirely necessary. It's just a convenience.
Base 7 is secure, and we're moving toward your position now.
Really? That's incredible. Thank you.
I like to start off this encounter with a grenade in the doorway. Usually this elite will throw a grenade, hit the edge of the doorway, and end up sticking himself, but he's pretty easy to take out with the DMR anyway. He's not aggressive, he's more interested in fighting the Marines that you can't see right now. And then as soon as that group's taken out, I like to, for the most part, just ignore these guys, maybe toss a couple grenades and hope I hit something, but that didn't happen. Then head up these stairs and use my DMR to take out the Jackal sniper as well as the grunt on the plasma turret. And there's only one Jackal sniper, the other one's a Jackal marksman. Then from here, I like to pull out my beam rifle and shoot this gold elite off to the turret. He'll usually hop on the turret. If he doesn't, he's still just as easy to take out. If you don't have the beam rifle, just grab a plasma pistol from one of the grunts. If you didn't notice, I'm basically standing right on top of a DMR. This one that I'm looking at now, and there are additional DMRs over in a dispenser on the right. Once everything's been taken out, you're probably going to have used up most, if not all, of your beam rifle ammo, and while you could refresh it from the Jackal sniper, I found this was a lot easier if you just grab a needler. Now there's going to be 4 grunts that come down the stairs here. Grenades are particularly effective. If you don't hit them with grenades, just use the DMR. And at this point, there is no DMR ammo available for a while, so I highly recommend you leave that last encounter with full ammo.
Doesn't know where the composer is. Just that it's on the station.
For this next encounter, this is why I recommended you pick up the Needler, but the Needler is only for the elites. Ignore them until last and take out the grunts and jackals with your DMR. Make your shots count, because like I said, ammo is limited for the DMR for a while. Your main piece of cover here is going to be the stairs themselves by backing down them like this, as well as that pillar over there in the center that I'm hiding behind right now. Now I'm still trying to clean up all the lesser infantry so that the Needler won't be attracted to them when I try to go after the elites. But now it looks like the only enemies that are left are the 2 elites. I'm gonna go after the stronger one first, the gold one. The Needler explosion will deplete his shield, and then I can follow that up with a headshot. And the other one you can take out with a standard Needler explosion. For some reason, I apparently didn't land enough needles to explode, so I had to follow that up with some headshots. Then once the fight's over, and you'll know it's over because of the music, head back here and down the stairs. And you can actually find a hidden sticky detonator just tucked away down here. There's also a hidden beam rifle here if you run left and across that catwalk, but I didn't find it to be necessary at all. I'm just going to stick with DMR and sticky detonator.
A pair of hunters forced their way in. Take this. It's calibrated for heavy armor. Please, help them.
Okay, grab the thruster pack and take out the hunters with the sticky detonator. It'll take 4 shots each, and if they try to melee you, that's what the thruster pack is for. Then just head over here into this room, and taking out the hunters is absolutely trivial. If you manage to stick their back, it'll take 1 less shot, but otherwise it'll just take 4 shots, and there's additional sticky detonator ammo in here so that you don't run out. This fight is really, really easy.
Spartan, are you alright? It sounds like the end of the world out there.
Cortana, door controls.
Tilson's inside the door, over there.
Before you hit that button, fill up on sticky detonator ammo from the dispenser.
I desperately hope you know why all this is happening. Because to be honest, my objectivity isn't doing me a whole lot of good right now. Hold on. I'll start us down.
The device you recovered was a Forerunner weapon. The commander of that ship wants it back.
Wants it back? You don't think you can remove... It can't leave the station. You know that, right?
We don't have any choice, Doctor.
It's not a matter of choice. It took 3 months, and the biggest starship the UNSC could throw at it just to relocate it here. Unless you're a lot stronger than you look. It's not going anywhere.
Can you give Cortana access to the station's supply manifest?
What for?
If we can't move the composer, we have to make sure the Didact can't either.
Oh, wait. We have years of work invested here.
Inventory lists 7 excavation-grade Havoc mines. Just one of those would turn this base into a piñata.
I'm sorry, Doctor. Keep routing your people to the evac centers. Once we take care of the composer, you won't have much time.
I'll, make sure the nukes are primed so you can detonate them remotely. Maybe next time you rescue us, you can give us more time to pack.
Next time. Doctor, what was that?
shot down the first evac shuttle.
The station should be equipped with outer turrets. If we can reactivate them, I can program the station's defenses to provide cover for the evacuation.
Okay, I'll send you the coordinates.
If you don't have full sticky detonator ammo at this point because you needed more than 8 shots to take out the 2 hunters, fill up on ammo from the one over there.
Officer, seal the door behind me.
Yes, sir.
These 2 can be taken out with the DMR pretty easily, and usually I use a single sticky detonator against the 2 jackals out here, but for some reason the shot didn't register, so they're just standing there. Oh, nice. Phasing into the wall. And I'm not going to use an additional sticky detonator because I want to conserve the ammo for this fight. So taking out these first couple with the DMR is pretty easy. Then use your sticky detonator to take out the elite and the plasma turret down there. If you can't get them from a distance, you can use these tunnels to flank them. This should be very reminiscent of the Pillar of Autumn mission from Halo Combat Evolved, although not executed nearly as well. You can go back to the weapons dispenser and refill the sticky detonator, but you will most likely be running very low on DMR ammo. Hopefully you've been using your shots conservatively and you have some left. Now for this next fight, it pays to be quick. So here's what you're gonna do. As soon as the door opens, look to the right, fire at the gold elite with your sticky detonator. If your shot's close enough, you'll completely strip his shield. If not, you'll need to follow up with some work from the DMR. Unfortunately, this is a problem if you're running low on DMR ammo. Now, head up top and grab the pistol up here, then get your sticky detonator out and fire at the airlocks as they open. As long as you're quick here and you manage to take out all the Covenant at the airlocks before they make it out, this fight is really, really easy. For any individual enemies that aren't grouped together, just use the pistol.
I think that's the last of them. Let's go.
For this next encounter, you're going to first assassinate the elite. Make sure you just beat him down instead of going into the full-blown assassination animation. If that happens, you'll most likely be killed before you can pull it off. Take out the rest of them with the pistol except for the elite, then head into these tunnels and flank him, and just use the sticky detonator. Before you move on, meet up with these nameless and utterly forgettable ragtag group of scientists and fill up on pistol and sticky detonator ammo.
The Covenant just wasted one of the security systems. What chance do a bunch of archaeologists have?
Ammo here. More ammo here. We're good. Let's go.
The battle net's directing all troops to our position.
This second airlock encounter is a little different than the first one. You have a gold elite out front just like the other one, but you also have a jackal marksman up on that catwalk. So as soon as the gold elite's down, take him out with the pistol. And once again, head up top, use your pistol to wipe out the grunts up here, and then use the sticky detonator to take out all the Covenant coming out of the airlocks. If you're quick, you'll be able to get them before they can move into the room and cause you any problems. Now the main difference between this fight and the first airlock encounter is that there are a lot more waves of Covenant, so you need to be conservative with your sticky detonator ammo or else you're going to run out. In case you didn't notice, there was an invisible elite with a sword in that airlock, but I took him out before he even made it out, so now he's a non-issue.
Phase 3, interior airlock clear.
So I've got one more airlock to go and no sticky detonator ammo to do it with.
Only a few more left.
But as Cortana's saying, there's only a few more left, and I can just take them out with a pistol. There's even DMR ammo up here if you need it. Now, in my experience, it's entirely possible that the two weapons I'm about to pick up, being the fuel rod cannon and the sword, will have despawned on you by now, especially if you had a few deaths in that fight. But if that happens, just grab a plasma pistol and a DMR. But instead, because I can, I'm rolling with a sword and a fuel rod gun, and I'm going to use that against the two invisible elites in this control room.
Maybe the great and powerful Didac shouldn't misplace his things. That's the main defense console. My intervention is the prerequisite for success.
Why should we save them?
Insert me into the defense grid.
Dr. Tilson, are you there?
I'm here. Any luck?
Cortana's bringing the defense grid online now.
Okay, that's it.
I hear it. We'll broadcast the final evac orders.
The nuke?
We're rigging it now. Meet us back on the upper platform and we'll help you get it to the artifact.
Chief, if we pull this off and actually get back to Halsey, don't tell her how bad I got.
I won't say anything.
Thank you.
You can feel free to use one sticky detonator round on this group in here to take out the Jackal, but the others are easy headshots. And then you've got a couple of non-threatening grunts out front, but most of the encounter is going to be hanging back up top here. You're going to have two elites, one with a storm rifle and one with a carbine. The one with the carbine does something a little bizarre for an elite in that once he feels threatened enough, he'll put away the carbine and pull out a sword and charge you down. You should take him out with the sticky detonator before this happens. There's even additional DMR ammo by the doorway here, but this really shouldn't matter because you're going to be spending the entire rest of the mission in a Mantis.
Keep them away from it!
They found the composer.
Stop them, Chief! You can't let them tell him it's here!
Now, before I get in the Mantis, I'm just going to try to take out the Jackal sniper with my
Dr.
DMR.
Tilson, the composer's location's compromised. You've got to get that nuke down here.
It's not ready yet.
Ready or not, I need it now.
They're throwing everything they've got at us to get the composer.
Anyway, as soon as the Jackal sniper's down, then I'll get in the Mantis. And most of this should be somewhat self-explanatory, except for where to go for cover. There is almost no cover in this room. And like I mentioned in Infinity, the Mantis' shields get depleted so quickly and then take so long to recharge, you're going to need to find cover. You can't just keep fighting through it, not on Legendary. So, where do you go for cover? Over there by that rock on the left. That is your home for this encounter. Now then, there's going to be a couple of different waves. I consider the infantry and ghosts that I just took out to be wave 1. This is wave 2, where these phantoms move in and drop off 2 wraiths. The wraiths are one-shot kill against you, but you should be able to take them out pretty easily. The Mantis is pretty maneuverable. The one wraith that gets dropped off over there that I'm shooting at now seems to get stuck and doesn't really move. The other one comes from around the corner on my right, but you should be able to predict its movements and take it out pretty easily. Now, fortunately, most of the phantoms in this entire encounter do not have the grunts with plasma turrets shooting at you. They'll just completely ignore you, which is nice because that would kill you very quickly if they did. This is going to be wave 3, and this is where things start to get tricky. Yes, you can take out Banshees somewhat easily in a Mantis, but you're going to take a lot of fire, and most likely your shields will go down and you will take some damage to the Mantis' health. This is why you have this rock here to hide behind. Now, I got really unlucky, and an elite with a sword actually snuck up behind me, and now that's not the first time that that's happened to me, but it doesn't happen very often. What I did find, though, is that the Mantis Stomp is completely ineffective at taking him out, so don't even bother, just back up and shoot him. Again, hiding behind the rock while I wait for my shields to recharge, because they recharge so fucking slowly. And this is going to be the 4th and final wave of this encounter. There's a bunch of infantry that gets dropped off, as well as a couple more Banshees, but most importantly, there are going to be grunts on the plasma turrets of the Phantoms that will shoot at you. That is your top priority for this wave. Take them out first. But fortunately, as soon as things are just starting to get a little too hectic, they all up and leave on you.
Dr. Tilson, where's the warden? Dr. Tilson.
Head back to the elevator platform. I'll keep trying to raise her.
As soon as Chief starts asking for Dr. Tilson, that's how you know that you've made it through. And at this point, the mission is basically over. You have a couple of minor infantry groups to mop up, but the biggest threat here is that there is going to be a grunt on a human machine gun turret over there where my reticle is turning red. That will take you out very quickly if you neglect to kill it, so take that out first. and the rest of this from here on out is all cinematics. Just hit the buttons when Cortana tells you to finish the mission.
Havoc mines will be in one of the cargo bays. Start us up. Chief! Immense Casimir wave building outside the atrium!
Cortana, see if you can raise Tilson. Get me a status on the rest of the station.
I can't believe you did that.
Cortana, I need that info. Look, don't think about the Didact. Don't think about the composer. Only focus on finding me Tilson.
Tilson. Sandra Kay. Female, 51 years of age. Doctor of Archaeology. Pegasi Institute. Got her! Biosignature stable on 350 level. B deck.
Thank you, Cortana.
They've compromised the station's hull.
The Didact's taken the composer. Get these people to the evac centers.
Taken how?
Tap the flight deck. Find us something that can carry a payload.
Wait. Something's happening.
Cortana, can you access the station's defense systems?
They're not responding.
Cortana!
Chief, it's... Are you okay? I monitored the data pulse. I could hear them. What was left of them?
We need to move.
These people are gone.
And more will follow if the Didact reaches Earth.
They'll pair you with another AI. Maybe even another Cortana model if Halsey lets them.
That's not going to happen.
It won't be me. You know that, right? Spinning up a broadsword in hangar C11. Whatever the librarian did to you obviously worked.
Cortana. It's not over. Not yet.